The thing I took away from the exhibition most was that we actually I live in a genuinely beautiful town. There's only 17,000 people here. We are very blessed architecturally, aesthetically, with buildings of such magnitude which you do not find in other parts of the country. We should be pleased that when we open our eyes we're seeing this as a vista as opposed to what most people see.
The exhibition made me look at Faversham in a slightly different light. It's places that I've seen hundreds of times, but it's interesting to see them at different times of day, different seasons, and it makes me want to go out into the town and see more of it.
From looking around the photos at the exhibition, a few images of Faversham have really stuck with me. There are ones that I have definitely never seen that I now want to see, and there are some that I see all the time that made me look at it in a different way.
I think the point of the exhibition was that the town which you live in has a vast array of different ways to be looked at. You don't see it as you would normally see it as a casual bystander. Someone visiting Faversham, for example, sees it in a completely different light from someone who sees it every single livelong day, 365 days a year. The exhibition served its purpose by proving aesthetic value in things which you just take as read.
When I look around the exhibition, the thing that I enjoyed most about that was the discussion that my husband and I had as we were looking at all the different images. He made a comment to me about the aspects of his past and telling stories, and it prompted him to think about the future. So when we have children, obviously some of those images that we saw will be lost. However, the fact that we've got the book prompts a story. You can imagine telling a bedtime story to your children from each of the pictures, some of which are personal to you and others which would make quite wonderful fairy tales.
I think it'll work in any town. I think that people need to have a vague pride in where they live, where they operate and where they see on a day-to-day basis. It would work in any other town. For the exact same reason. There are people who would be interested in expounding on the various beauties which you don't usually look at or even focus on.